I'm sure you'll agree with me that one of the most difficult things in this life is when you have made up your mind that you're going to do something. Sometimes it doesn't matter who says what, you're going to do it. Even though at times you may be convinced that this is wrong. I'm saying this because I'm looking at the story of David in 1 Chronicles chapter 21, verse 4. It says here, nevertheless, the king's word prevailed against Joab. And you know the story? David wants to do a census on Israel, and Joab says, you can't do that. This is terrible. This is wrong. God does not want you to do that. There's no point in doing that. And you know what the results were. At the end, over 70,000 people died, men died. And Joab says, please don't do that. And now Joab was not a good person. I mean, ethically speaking, this guy was terrible. He was corrupt. But even at his own standard, this was bad. David couldn't do this. He shouldn't do this. And he says, please, David, you cannot do this. But the king says, I'm going to do it. And later on, what happened? So many people died. And David himself confesses and he says, I've committed sin. I've wronged God. I shouldn't have done this. And he suffered because of that. Now I can imagine now looking back and saying, Joab had also told me. But not only Joab, his conscience also. But he went on and he did what he wanted to do. And the lesson for us is sometimes even those people who may not be as ethical as we are at times may really be used by God to speak to us. And sometimes we look down upon them because we say, who are you to tell me that? But if a person is telling the truth, then you can know and be sure that God is using that person. So let's listen, even to children for that matter, and because they may be echoing our own voices within us that tell us not to go ahead and do the wrong thing. God bless you.